welcome you to Field Day. I welcome you to Awards Day. I'm still thinking about Field Day. And I just want to say thank you for this school year. Never, when I signed up to be a teacher, did I ever imagine this in the distance. I don't know if any of you ever watched The Jetsons, but it sort of seemed like that type of version of life, this type of school year. I am so proud. I've always said that actions speak a whole lot louder than words. That's kind of always been my thing. And this year, it really felt like, instead of us just using those words, partnership. We want to partner with our families. We want to partner with our community. This year, I think we brought a whole new meaning to partnership. I've always believed that when you can get people all pulling in one direction, that you can accomplish incredible things. That there is no obstacle you cannot overcome. This year, I think, has proved that, and then some. This school, to me, I know our theme last year was Be the Light, and how did we ever choose that theme? Certainly worked out perfectly. I think Westwood was a light this year. They continue to be. We said we trailblazed this year. Your students absolutely did. And I know that for you as a family, I know that you made sacrifices. I know that you put your children first. And I know that you worked so hard with our teachers. And I am so grateful. I'm grateful to work in a community who cares about their kids and who supports our school. That's a unique place to be. And while students all across the country were learning from home or learning online, our students, if they chose, had the opportunity to attend in person. And I appreciate your trust in allowing us to teach your children in person. Because we all chose this position because we love kids. We love kids. Our teachers were so excited to come in the building. It didn't matter if we wore a mask, washed our hands all day long, had to stand 6 feet from each other. We didn't care. All that mattered to us was that we could see your children and that we could continue to make a difference in their lives. So I want to say thank you. I know that was a long spiel, but this has been an extra special year. And to me, it's very important that your 5th grade kiddos got to have that extra special year that they deserve. They've always been a group that we've always tried, I know Ms. Langford and I have always tried to focus on to ensure that they continue to have those incredible experiences, because we realize this is the last step before middle school. So thank you so much for this incredible year. And at this time, we are going to celebrate our 5th grade students. I'm going to start in just a moment with Ms. McCord. If you'll hold for just a second, Ms. McCord. And parents, if you want to cheer, if you want to clap, if you want to stand up, I think they deserve it. You cheer for them all you want. We're going to call every kid through the line. They're going to receive a medal. Typically, in years past, those medals have had the class of and the year they'll graduate. We've done that for that community, that team, and that thought of moving forward together. And we want to still encourage that, but this year on the backs of those medals, we did make a change. We put Westwood Elementary 2020-2021. We wanted our students to have that medal, that token, to remember that they were in school during the middle of the pandemic. I want them to remember all the sacrifices that you made and how important you valued education this year for your children. And I also want you to know how much our staff loved them and how we were dedicated to being there for them. I want them to remember how many people are always in their corner. So I hope that today can be as special for you as it is for us as we celebrate these students. So at this time, Ms. McCord, if you'll come forward and introduce our 5th grade students. If you'll give her a round of applause, Ms. McCord.
Isai Benales Flores. Zay Dowell. Hassan Fiddler. Phoebe Hagen Stark. Landon Holt. Evelyn Hall. Madison Hughes. Clay Jackson. Reese Johnson. Jacob Key. Kaylee Lee. Lucy Marshall. Ben Mitchell. McKinley Pennington. Charlie Segelke. Dyson Smith. Nathan Tompkins. Kylie Turner. Jackson Underwood. Lila Varden. And Braden Wallace. And now we'll turn it over to Miss Michelle McKissick.
Kinley Atkinson. Chloe Zadenhope. Gabe Burgess. Owen Burks. Michelle Cano. Addison Gunn. Carter Hudson. Eli Johnson. Trey Kestner. Brennan Coach. Rockwell Kolaski. Mackenzie Miller. Kawan Patterson. Jared Ralston is not here with us today. Then we have Lorenzo Reed. Riley Richardson. Jake Skelton. Ryan Strunk. Mallory Toombs. Lila Walker. Avery Weaver. Rylan West. And Aiden Wyatt. And next we have Ms. Langford with our online students.
Evie Bartine. Tessa Roswell. And Rowan Fields. So proud of these boys and girls. Oh my goodness. So many great memories of you guys just growing up on me. I know your parents can be right there with me on that. If I could have the following students come down, please. Reese Johnson, Landon Holt, Avery Weaver, and Aiden Wyatt. If you'll please come down to lead me in the Pledge of Allegiance. You'll come over this way. Parents, if you'll please stand for me. Parents and family members. Okay. Students, if you'll place the flag. Parents, you may be seated. Fifth graders, you'll just wait just a second. Thank you. You may be seated. Each year it gets harder and harder to think about letting go of a fifth grade class. The longer I've known them, the harder it gets. But I rest assured knowing that they will be in good hands moving forward. I've had the pleasure and honor of getting to know our Fairview Middle School principal, Miss Stacy Batson, and she's going to join us now to congratulate these boys and girls. Miss Stacy Batson.
Hello again. I've already met the children, but it's great to see you guys. It's also great to look out and see some familiar faces. One of my students is even hanging out in the back. I'm wondering why he's not in class. But we'll talk about that later. It's fine. He knows I love him. It's fine. I just want to echo what Miss Hunt has already said. What a year it's been. You know, I've met with teachers and I've met with parents who have expressed, I just wish I had done this differently. I wish this could have looked different. And there seems to be a lot of guilt that as parents and educators, we're all holding on to a little bit. And I want to say to you today, what I've said to my parents and teachers in my own building is that we've learned a lot about grace this year, and we've all done our level best every day, just trying to get up and figure out what the best thing is for the kids we all care about. And I thank you for the work you've done here and for the work you will do with us next year. I also want to say I hope y'all enjoy your last 3 days as Tigers, because then you're going to be what? Falcons. I love to talk about welcoming them to Falcon Hill. That's what we call that really pretty hill that our school sits up on top of. And we take great pride in being a hub for our community. For those of you that were able to join us last night, we had our 8th grade promotion ceremony at the football field at the high school. And it was just so much fun and so refreshing this year to have that time with our families that we really haven't gotten to interact with as much and talk about how much the partnership has meant. So just as that's been part of your life here at Westwood, we look forward to the partnership with you as we get to know your students on Falcon Hill at Fairview Middle. So also, when I got here earlier this morning, I asked Miss Langford, I said, what is the vision statement? Do you guys want to say that with me real quickly? Westwood's vision is to inspire each individual to achieve limitless potential in a world yet to be imagined. And what I know as parents is scary is for 6 years now you've imagined sending your student to middle school. Some of you have already done it. Don't scare your friends. You'll survive it, but it's definitely a different kind of time. But that time is upon you, so we're very excited. We know you're excited, maybe a little anxious, but we're going to help you work through that too. But more than anything, we just look forward to getting to know you guys, welcoming you to our flock. I guess falcons are in flocks. There's probably something else. But we are really excited and hope that next year looks a little bit more normal, and just can't wait to have you guys with us. I've told the kids, but I want to tell parents too, we are going to have 2 different days that you can choose from for your students to come spend about 3 hours with us. One will be a morning session, one will be an afternoon session. You'll get a Sign Up Genius link coming up in the next few weeks where you can choose which time works best for your family. And then you'll get to drop them off and you'll have 3 hours to yourself, and we're going to help them get acquainted with the building. We'll have some games and some fun things like that because we want their first day of middle school to be something they feel confident about and something that they're excited for. So we hope that that time in the building without the very scary 7th and 8th graders around will afford them that. But again, thank you for letting me be here today to spend just a few minutes with you, and I look forward to seeing you in August. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Miss Stacy Batson. We had to be neighbors almost for a minute. So I love Miss Stacy Batson. I know she works hard, loves her kids, loves her family. And I know she's as dedicated to that school experience as we are here at Westwood. So thankful that she could come out today and be with us. Excited to give out our academic awards. We are going to recognize our students for academic excellence. And at this time, I'll have Miss Paula McCord, our reading and social studies teacher, come up to present our reading and social studies awards.
Our first reading award from Miss McKissick's class goes to Owen Burks. And Lila Walker. from my homeroom, we have Reese Johnson. And Lucy Marshall. And parents, if you want to come take a picture, you're more than welcome to.
Come on up.
All right, one more round of applause for these awesome leaders. And now for our Social Studies Award from Miss McKissick's class, we have Jared Ralston. We'll give him a round of applause for him who's not here today. And Avery Weaver. From my homeroom, Clay Jackson. And from also my homeroom, Lila Varden. Come on up and take a picture. All right, one more round of applause here. All right, up next, Miss McKissick will give out the Math and Science Awards.
Okay, first in my class for math is Rockwell Kolaski. And Mallory Toombs. In Miss McCord's class, Isai and Evelyn. You want to take a picture? Feel free to come up. One more round of applause. All right, and we'll do science now. Science in my class is Aiden Wyatt. And Addison Gunn. In Miss McCord's class, we have Ben Mitchell. And Kylie Turner. Come get that picture. And one more round of applause for science.
Michelle, let me stay for just a second. She's going to get me, but I have to explain. So, Michelle, can you tell me a little bit about your hair color and how it was chosen?
I let the class who had the highest last Ames Web score choose what hair color. They had freedom to choose anything, and some of the choices were really fun. But luckily, somewhat normal-ish was chosen. So, Blue Roots, Purple Ends was what my class voted. They won by 5 points. So 5 points. It was a close race.
True dedication. I will get slimed any day in a nice paint suit and some nice coverage of goggles and things, but I don't think I can color my hair. That is a different dedication. I'm so proud of Mrs. McKissick and her love of her students. All right, I believe we're to Miss Langford.
Thank you. We are going to start with a really special award. We are so happy that some of our students who learned online this year could be with us today. And we created a very special and unique award for them. It's called the Trailblazer Award. That was part of our theme this year. And the thing that it says on the certificate, and it's very, very true, for outstanding flexibility and bravery during the first year of distance learning, and there could not be any truer words. Let's give them a round of applause for an amazing year. And at this time, I would like to call them to the front to receive their awards. Evie Bartine, Rowan Fields, Cheyenne Hart. Cheyenne can be here today, but we want to make sure that we recognize Cheyenne. Also, Lucas Knoll. Tessa Roswell. And Kieran Urbaniak. Students, just pause. We want to get those perfect pictures. We can see those smiles behind those masks. Thank you guys, good job. And now for our Related Arts Awards. We have been really excited this year that Related Arts has been one of those classes for us that's felt a little bit more normal than most. For the beginning of the year, we were in the gym for PE the whole year. They were able to distance with our large space here, and so we were very grateful that that was the case for PE. And then most recently, we were on carts for all the other classes, on music cart, art cart, library cart. They pushed these carts around. They look like trains. Miss McClanahan, especially for music, she had 2 carts, like zip-tied together, pushing it around to the classrooms for music, art, and library. But in March, we got to all go back to the classrooms, and so we were excited about that. But it's been an extraordinary year in related arts as well, and so we want to be sure and recognize our students for their excellence in related arts. For library, Tegan Davis. Just pause right there, sweet girl. For music, Kinley Atkinson. And for PE, Christian Black and Kaylee Lee. Everyone just pause and look out in the audience so we can get some good pictures, good photos. Thank you guys. You can return to your seats. And now for our Citizenship Awards. These awards are for outstanding behavior throughout the entire school year. And from Miss McKissick's class, congratulations Jake Skelton and Kinley Atkinson. And from Miss McCord's class, Charlie Segelke and Phoebe Hagen-Stark. Thank you guys, great job. This is our second year for Tiger Team, also known as Student Council. We've been so proud of our Tiger Team this year. They've had a really great year, supporting our community and doing things to give back to the community, which makes us very, very proud. We had one event that was especially amazing this year. We had a food drive. Our Tiger Team sponsored our food drive, and remind me, Tiger Team friends, how many pounds of food we raised? Do you remember? 3,500? 3,500, 3,500 pounds of food. Let's give that a big round of applause. One of our Tiger Team sponsors is actually with us this afternoon, Miss Rachel Lampley. Come on up, Miss Lampley. We're going a little off script, but she can handle it. She's a performer, she's good. So we're going to ask Miss Lampley if she will recognize our Tiger Team members to come up and receive their certificates from Miss Hunt.
And I'd love to recognize both of these girls because they've been a part of Tiger Team for both their 4th grade year and their 5th grade year. So I'd like to recognize Lucy Marshall and Riley Richardson.
Great job, girls. Miss Lampley, stay up there with them, that's awesome. Our other Tiger Team sponsor is our 4th grade, one of our 4th grade teachers, Miss Erin Jones. Congratulations, girls. Thank you for your leadership. Now for our chorus awards. We actually have 3 chorus awards this year. We have a chorus award for students who have been with our chorus for 1 year. We have a chorus award for those students who've been with chorus for 2 years, and a chorus award for students who have been in chorus for 3 years. So great accomplishment. Our chorus has been such a wonderful group. This year's looked a little bit different. We, I think, had an event the other day in the classroom where they recorded some of their music for this year, and we'll look forward to next year when hopefully we can get back to performances. But you guys have paved the way for that, and we appreciate your leadership in the chorus. So for one-year chorus awards, Kinley Atkinson, Landon Holt, Rockwell Kolaski, Lucy Marshall, Mackenzie Miller, Riley Richardson, Lila Walker. Everybody just stay right there because some of our Chorus 2 and Chorus 3 awards will go to these same friends. Our Chorus 2-year awards, Kinley Atkinson, Mackenzie Miller, and our Chorus 3-year awards, Landon Holt, Rockwell Kolaski, Lucy Marshall, and Riley Richardson. And Lila Walker. I'm so sorry, Lila. All right, everybody look out there and smile. Let's get some good photos. Okay, you can return to your seats. Thank you, chorus. Now for our dance team. Our dance team has really, it was something that we started last year, and it's really been just such a wonderful addition to our school. I've heard Ms. Hunt talk during our previous award ceremonies about one of her favorite moments. Our dance team has done plenty of things. They performed at our Santa breakfast, and they performed at several rallies last year, and lots and lots of things. But I've heard Ms. Hunt talk about her highlight for the dance team when we actually went to the high school. We went to Fairview High School last year during one of the basketball games, and our dance team, 80 strong, got their pom-poms, their blue and red pom-poms, and they got out on that big floor, on that big stage, and they performed in front of a sold-out crowd. We were playing Hickman County that night, which is where Ms. Hunt was prior to coming to Westwood, and so they were playing Hickman County that night, and it was just incredible, so very impressive, and our dance team really did an amazing job that night. So we want to recognize our 5th grade dance team members today. Congratulations, Tegan Davis, Mackenzie Miller, Lila Varden, and Lila Walker. As I'm thinking about these groups, as you're taking your pictures, as these students go to middle school, I know there'll be lots of opportunities for them in the different areas, and dance team is one of them, so we hope that we'll see you out there performing as well, guys. Congratulations. Don't forget about your seats. Okay, I'm super glad that Ms. McKissick is here for this ceremony. I did the awards for newspaper staff the first ceremony, but I'm going to ask her if she'll come up and present to our newspaper staff. The newspaper staff, again, has been such an amazing addition to our school. They have had, how many publications this year? Is this your 4th coming up? 3rd or 4th? And they've all just been amazing, full of awesome articles, feature stories. They go around and they do interviews with our students and our teachers. They had a staff spotlight this time. I think Ms. Heitch was in the staff spotlight. We have a wonderful cartoonist who does a cartoon each time. So it's been really fun to watch these students excel in this area of writing and photography and cartooning, and I don't know if that's a word, but all of those things. So we'll ask Ms. McKissick if she will announce the newspaper awards for this awards ceremony.
Tegan Davis. Eli Johnson, Lucy Marshall, and Marla Walker. I've been really proud of these guys. Like she said, we just started this. Obviously, I teach math and science, so writing is not my forte most of the time. So we work together to edit, and they come up with their own article ideas and get all the research and do all the interviews, and I've been really proud of them. So another round of applause for our newspaper staff.
Before they go sit down, I also just want to say I enjoyed being interviewed. The student's not with us, but a student interviewed me about the flood. That was interesting. Getting interviewed and really that historical piece for us, that newspaper. So we're hoping to keep copies of those in our library for years to come. And just super proud of these boys and girls for coming up with. It's one of those things that during COVID we're super proud of, that we could come up with something that we could do instead of looking at things we couldn't. And so I want to thank Michelle. She says she's not a writing teacher, but I've known her since she used to teach second grade, so I know she is a writing teacher. And so appreciate her coming with that creative perspective that, hey, what can our kids do to get involved in at Westwood to continue to make that impact even in a different year. So appreciate her starting something new that will continue. And just got the latest update. Your newest edition has been published and is in your Google Classroom. So I realize that we have been taking Chromebooks up, and that is unfortunate. But our staff is sharing that with students, and we might see if we can get it printed to get it sent home so that you all can see that last publication for the school year. And I will email it out to you families as well. How about that? That way it'll be easy to find. So thank you so much to our newspaper staff. Great job, guys. Appreciate you. Don't want to steal your thunder, Miss Langford.
All right, so when I was thinking about the Assistant Principal Award, I was first very excited to be able to award these certificates today. These two students have just worked really, really hard, have really persevered, and they have really come into their own as fifth graders, and I just could not be more proud of them, and I did want to recognize them today. So at this time, if I could please ask you to applaud and congratulate KJ Patterson. And also Gabe Burgess. Couple more awards. So many great accomplishments of all of these students. Top Tiger Award, we'll do that next. Does my teachers, do you want me to get that out, or you want to get that? You want to? Come on up, Miss McKissick. It's a special award.
All of our kids got to vote. All 4 classes voted on who they wanted to be our Top Tiger of the year. And we had 4 finalists, and then we voted on those. And Aiden Wyatt from my class is the one who won Top Tiger for the 5th grade.
Stay right there, Aiden. We're going to get your picture. Hold on just a minute, buddy. So a Top Tiger Award, we give those out at each of our rallies each year. And so it's for students who are model students of our rules. And so boys and girls, tell me, what are our school rules? Remember, what are they? Be respectful. Be responsible. Be safe. Great job. I've done it every award today. Good job. Thank you so much, Aiden. Aiden has been a great example, a model student of those rules. And those aren't just rules we hope that they carry with them at school, but we hope that that stays with them throughout their lives. So we're super proud of our top Tigers today, Aiden, and then our top Tigers of the school year. At this time, it's always a special moment where I get to give an award, and I give it for all kinds of different things. And this one's going to go to a sweet girl that I know has, since the day I met her, she's been a little sunshine. And she's always involved. You've heard her name a few times today. Always involved in everything, always wanting to make this school a better place, this community a better place. Just a great kid, a great friend. And just no matter what, she's always trying her absolute best and just always looking on the bright side. So today, in this year where we want to honor folks who are continuing to look on the bright side, special sweet girl, her name is Miss Lucy Marshall. For the Principal's Award. Sweet girl, it's been an honor to watch her grow up. Tell you what. Special thank you to these incredible fifth graders for an incredible year. Let's give them one more round of applause. I truly cannot wait to see what you do. I really can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I also want to thank our incredible teachers this year, Miss McKissick and Miss McCord and Miss Lamb, who's over there.